Hi everyone, back with another MWS related video, but I wanted to do a video on this rather than, leave it up on the website and not really explain much about it. These are the two new Recoil weights from myself here at Jaeger Precision for the MWS bolts. So what this does is it removes the standard rear section of the bolt carrier group on your MWS, or the clone. We'll look at that as well, and they have different weights. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull up my Mark 18, which has a standard Tokyo bolt in there, and we're going to see and compare the differences. So I've done these in two different materials. That way you can incrementally step the weight up at the bolt. And I've done that stupid thing again, closing the upper without the bolt in. Keep doing that, don't I? And basically you're increasing the mass of the bolt. So what this will do is it will give you more felt, I'm going to say felt recoil. It's not recoil, it's not a real gun, but more felt feedback and recoil with the Marui MWS and various other aftermarket bits and pieces. So this is a standard Tokyo Marui buffer, and with the standard Marui bolts, I've got another one here, but let's just use this one. You got a slight fillet on the inside of the rear section, but what you'll see from this one, which has been fired a few times, you'll see all the scoring on the buffer. So what I've done with these is I've basically improved that fillet so it's much bigger, and what this means is it'll have a lot of a softer sort of connect with the buffer. Don't get me wrong, that's not like one of the main features I want to show these products, but when I was machining and designing these, I just wanted to sort of enlarge that. So instead of just making the same as the Marui one, you'll see it's slightly beveled, more beveled on this edge, a bit more aggressively on the chamfer. And then I've basically just amplified this fillet on the inside, which should and does, improve the connection between these two parts. But let's take the rear section off this standard Marui bolt. Just I think this is a 4mm hex key, Allen key, whatever you want to call it. And we'll spin the screw out the back. And we have our standard rear section. I've got some slightly more precise scales here. So I'm hoping that you can see this. Let's put it where the light doesn't reflect all that much. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to zoom you in. So there we go. You might not be able to see this amazingly well because of the light here. In fact, let's just go for it. So the standard one comes in at 27.5 grams. So 27.58 grams is the standard Marui rear weight. I've done these in two materials. The first one is made in titanium. Yes, very cool exotic material. Harder to machine than most other materials, but I wanted a step between the two weights. So we've got 27.58 there. You should hopefully be able to see that. Or 27.61 it's just gone up to. Let's make sure that's zeroed. 27.61, so just shy of 28. If we put the titanium one on there, it's exactly 46 grams. So you've got your step up from your 28, and then the final one is made out of 316 stainless. I do like using 316 stainless. I just think property wise, corrosion resistance, it's like a marine grade stainless. I just always liked using 316. And the 316 weight, this one comes out to 82.27 it is there. Let's just do it one more time. 82.25, so just over 82 grams. So you can see there's quite a vast difference from the 27.58 5-7 grams. So you've got a couple of different weights there, and these are available individually right now up on the website. You know, you can buy them individually, titanium, stainless. What I'll probably do when shipping them as sets, because they also offer a set, so they're $19.99 each. However, you buy them as a set, they're $29.99, so a little bit of a discount there. And what I'll probably do, because with titanium you can heat it up to colorize it. It doesn't technically do anything towards any type of resistance or anything like that. It's just literally an aesthetic thing. But what I might do is, if you're ordering these, I mean, it's very easy to tell putting them in your hands that one's quite significantly heavier than the other. It's almost twice the weight. But I'll probably just, you know, heat these up to give them a bit of colorization. So as you pull them out, it's really easy to tell. So you'll see the titanium is a slightly bit darker. And these are machined extremely, extremely well. And then what you do, let's put the stainless one on here. You just line it up with the back of your bolt. And screw it in. Let's zoom you back out here. Screw the weight back on in the place of the original, and you're going to have some extra weight there. And there we go. You can get a little bit more weight out of it. I've tried many different materials. You have to look at the cost-effective side of it. You know, going to something like tungsten, which is very dense. I did play around with that, but just the cost at the time of doing it just didn't make any sense. Using tungsten, it's a very difficult material to work with, would give you the heaviest weight that I can think of in terms of materials that are widely available. Just tungsten's very expensive. So I could have gone with brass. Brass did come out a little bit higher in terms of weight, only marginally than the stainless. But again, cost-wise, it was just so negligible in terms of the weight compared to the cost difference. And I feel that stainless is a lot more, it's a lot harder wearing than brass. And of course, brass over time, if you do get moisture attached to it, you'll always see this if you've got like a replica that's got a brass barrel and it's had moisture in it and you take out your gun, it does tend to corrode. Where 316 as a marine grade stainless, you won't have that worry whatsoever. Obviously it looks much, much better than the standard one. And again, I could have coated these in black oxide, but I chose not to, just because shiny parts are better. You know, it's one of them things. Right, I've switched the Maru Mark 18 out for the Noveske N4 by Double Eagle. So let's pull this thing apart. We're going to try it on this as well. And we'll pop the scales open. I think you might remember from the Double Eagle video when I weighed this quite a while ago now. If you were watching that video, you noticed that I weighed this rear section and I told you it wasn't stainless. And I was like, a bit of foreshadowing, ask me how I know type thing, and it was because I was messing with these for a while. Again, that is slightly heavier than the Maru one, but 28.28, only fractionally, like literally half a gram heavier than the Maru one. We're going to go with the stainless one again. The titanium one's just the same. They're exactly the same shape and design. I'm going to take the stainless one, being the heavy one. Tying that up there. If you're putting this on your rifles, I always recommend just putting a bit like blue Loctite on there, just to make sure it doesn't work its way loose. And for anyone out there that wants more felt recoil from their MWS or clone, this one is going to be for you. So we've just got some gas in the magazine. Now, the question you might ask is, will this slow down your rate of fire? Technically, yes, it would. So you're going to get less of a rate of fire compared to like a lightweight, but the work with the Maru mag as well. You'll see that shaking there. So what we'll try and do now is I'll switch back to the standard one, and then I'll try and do a bit of video editing magic to sort of get you a comparison of the two. It's always going to be different what you see on video to what you feel in your hands. What I will say is running it on an MWS, you don't half feel the difference. It's just one of those things. So this is the standard weight. Let's get a bit low on gas there. For the control, we'll use the Maru mag. So you can see the rate of fire is a little bit more. And recoil felt less compared to the heavyweight. So again, I've done two, so you can step up incrementally. You can go with the titanium one. Once this is heat treated, it'll look cool. Cool anyway. I mean, we can heat treat the stainless. It's just titanium gets that nice coloration. These are available right now. You can buy them individually. They're $19.99. From what I can tell, that's very competitive to what you get, you know, obviously out there in Hong Kong and the Asian market. Or you could buy them as a set, which then come in at £15 each. So these are available right now, as I've said many times probably in this video. You can get them straight away on the website, ready to ship. It took a couple of days just to package them up, because obviously I do different packaging now. They all come in like a black Mylar envelope with my logo printed on like a transparent sticker now. So I've just, you know, sort of slightly tweaked the packaging just so it has a bit more of a better aesthetic. And all these results you've seen today, you're seeing on cold magazines. It is really cold here at the moment. It's not warm at all. This Maru mag is freezing cold to the touch. So in obviously warmer weather, you will get even bigger and better results with the added weight. Thank you very much for tuning into this video. I hope that's provided some answers to questions that I've been asked on email since saying this. I did sort of do a bit of a teaser on the Facebook, you know, like last week or about a week ago, just saying that I was messing around with some exotic materials. I didn't want to say anything until they were pretty much ready to ship. So I got a few hundred of each, so plenty to go around. And of course, if you want to see these in your local retailers, as always, I do wholesale. You know, if you guys want to shop at Empire instead, Empire Airsoft, as well as other shops that are coming on board as well, then just let me know down in the comments below, or let your shop know and they can get in touch with me and we can supply them some bits. So thanks for tuning to another probably boring MWS video, but you guys seem to like this content, and I'll keep recording it and putting it out. I'll try my best to make sure that the gas blowback 249 is in the next couple of videos. Really need to pull my finger out with that one. So that's all from me, and as always from me and Bench, we'll see you in the next video. Cheers guys.